Ron Prosor joins us now live from central London. Very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
How can Israel's response to these incursions, it points out, be proportionate?
Well, you just mentioned Israel just 2.5 years ago pulled out of Gaza, and since then 2,000 rockets have fallen on the cities of Israel. 500 rockets just from the beginning of 2008. We've been pleading to the international community, to the Palestinian Authority and its leadership, and to the neighbors headed by Egypt in order to stop the smuggling, for those weapons not to be shot on a daily basis on Israeli citizens. We're doing what we have to do as a country, and that is self-defense. We don't want to do that. We pleaded, we asked the world. Hamas has declared war on Israel. I know that the pictures are horrible, but they're using civilian population as human shields. What else can we do?
Right, well, if that's your thought then, what about the Palestinian president's assertion today that now the UN Security Council should get involved? Would Israel agree that could be a sensible next step in this?
I would say that the most important thing is Hamas can stop what is happening tomorrow morning.
That wasn't my question. If you forgive me, sir, would you be prepared, or would your government, do you think, be prepared to go to the UN at this point as a mediator, or not?
No, I think we should be able, the UN should have been there ahead of time in the past when the people of Sderot and Ashkelon, rockets, they have declared war on us. We are in a war situation by Hamas, by an organization that doesn't really recognize Israel's right to exist. And we are doing what we can in order to defend our citizens.
All right,
Every country in the world would have done that.
We understand that. Well, we know Israel responds when she's attacked. We've heard that before. We know both sides blame one another for starting the various fighting that goes on. But if this does get worse, and Israel isn't prepared to go to the UN Security Council, would another ground invasion be on the cards?
Look, it has to be very clear. Israel will do anything it takes in order to defend its citizens. This is our right. Any government in the United Kingdom and anywhere else in the world would not allow its citizens to be subjected to daily bombardment of rockets, and not only rockets, rockets made by Iran and smuggled in. This is a war situation. We are going to do everything we can in order to protect our citizens, and we need the world and you viewers to understand that there's a context here. We went completely out of Gaza. We took settlements and settlers out, and what the Israeli citizens are receiving are rockets launched from a terrorist organization from a terrorist base, and this has to stop.
Ron Prosor, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.